Alright YouTube, how's it going? Buster here, he's weekly Sunday video. So today's video is going to be about this. This is an Aria Pro 2 Mad Axe from 1995. Story behind this guitar was this is my first ever bass that I bought myself. I went to a shop called Guitar Store in Glasgow on Argyle Street. Saved up loads of money. Mum wouldn't buy my guitar, so I'd save it up myself. So I went there and I bought a Westfield bass, P bass. Got it home, messed about with it. First fret fell out. So goes back to the store the next day, shows me the guitar, told me I didn't want another Westfield in case it happened again. Though my guitar, the same price was this. This was a year old at the time, so this was 1996 I bought this. I think it was around about my birthday, must be March. So this was only 6 months old maybe when I bought it, so it was second hand. As soon as you pull it out, obviously yellow guitar, Duff McKagan, I'm a Duff McKagan fan, so aye, that was it. Bought this, I've had it ever since, so I've had this for a long while. Never sell this guitar, this is the only guitar I've got that I would never part with. Never. Very paranoid about it because I had two of them. I ended up buying a blue one as well. Exact same guitar, probably about the same age. And I had it sitting up against an amp and it fell, headstock, clean off. So I'm very paranoid about guitars with scarf joint necks. But this one's got very thin neck, really nice, proper rosewood fretboard. Frets are in still good condition. Because as you know, any guitar player will tell you once you get one guitar you want more, so I end up getting another guitar that I played more than this. But I've sold and swapped guitars for all that time, but this is the one guitar that I never ever would sell. My mate had it for ages up at his house. Electrics were all fucking out the guitar and stuff like that. But then I got it back and then put it all back together. I've got the original pickups, I've got the original machine heads, I've got the original wiring loom, and I've got the original bridge on a box, and I keep all my spares in this box back here, in a box in there. So replaced the bridge, got the bridge off the fretless guitar that I did a video on. This originally was on that. I bought a black bent metal one that I didn't really like, so I don't really play the fretless very often. So I swapped them over, stole the bridge off of that. Machine heads are just black machine heads off of Amazon, I think. Black knobs, I just painted these because I couldn't be bothered, because you get them packs of 3 or 4. I had loads of silver ones, so I just painted them black. And I replaced the selector, so it's got neck, both or bridge. That's it. Very similar wiring to the Duff McKagan Fender Jazz Special from Japan. I think, but he's got, for some reason, his guitar, one of them's got the Master Volume, Master Tone and Selector, but his yellow Fender Jazz has got 2 volumes for each pickup, and a tone and a selector, which is kind of pointless. Unless you want to blend, maybe. I don't know. But he doesn't, he has everything up full. So this is it. It's got my son loves this because it's got the zombie banana between the pickups. So custard yellow. For years I hated this colour. It actually looks like, if you ever remember your mum making custard, the old style with the bird's custard, and you get to the point where it's mixing together. At the bottom, because of the light, that's what it looks like. It looks like it's just unmixed custard. It is custard colour. There's no denying it's custard colour. Yeah, really nice bass. Love it. No, this has got roll sounds on it. But normally guitars that I don't play as often, which I don't play this as often, it's because it's in a case usually sitting behind with the rest of the ones that I don't play very often. Because I've got a set of guitars that I play all the time. My Duff McKagan copy that I made. I've got my Rickenbacker copy, I play that all the time. 2 P basses that I play, 3 P basses that I play all the time. All it's set up slightly different. pickups are slightly different, so the days sound different. So another thing I was going to talk about today was strings. So all the guitars that I play all the time have all got Roto Sound RS66s on them, swing bass yellow packet. I was using Braze for a long time, but then I found these on Amazon. Now for Roto Sounds, you're going to pay between 17 and 22 quid a packet for just a set of four RS66s. So the basses that I don't play as much but I do pick up and play, I wanted a string that was very similar but not as expensive, because I do have a lot of guitars. And I was using Braze for a while, which they say it's a British company, but they import the strings from China. I don't doubt that this company probably does the exact same, but these are, and the strings were good. Then I decided to buy these, and these are Johnny Brook strings. So they're red taped, exactly the same as Roto Sounds, top and bottom, well, threaded. These ones are not threaded at the bottom actually, these Roto Sounds. I don't think actually, are they not threaded? Yeah? I thought they were threaded at the bottom as well, but that's just much happier attention to the ball ends. But these are threaded top and bottom. Exact same specs as Roto Sounds, obviously not the same material, because if you're going to make use the same material, then obviously they'd be Roto Sounds. So they're cheap, they're £6.25 for a pack of these, and I could go cheaper. I can get strings for sorry, sneezing there, sorry, excuse me. I could probably get strings for a lot cheaper than that, but you want a string that when you do play it, it sounds nice, even if it's been sitting for a while. These don't rust, last longer. So definitely Brooks. I would definitely consider Brooks for the guitars you don't play as much. Then it's Roto Sounds for me, or people, or different makes stuff. Anyway, so see this one, 1995 this was made. I bought it in 96. Had it ever since. Brilliant guitar. I did have another years ago. I had a 5-string Magna series. This is made in Korea. I had a Magna series as well, 5-string blue, really nice. I've been looking for a 4-string version. You can find them, but they're either really expensive or they're shit. They've been no well looked after. So this is it. So pickups in these have been changed. I've got the originals, but the pickups in these are, rather than having pole pieces like these pickups, these have got the bar in them. Just for a different sound, just wanted to see what it was like. So that's what's in the end, same as the P-bass ones, you've got the bar in it rather than having the poles. So these are what it sounds like with these pickups in it. I should really put it back to original, like you hear the original, but I don't know if it would be, I would have done this now. I should have really done that first, but anyway. So I'm playing through my BH 250, my 4x12, everything up at 12, got the tone print on with the Duff McKagan chorus pedal, wee bit loud, that's it. So start off with start off with neck pickup, tone all the way off. Oh, sneezing here. So right, you hear this. This is the neck, tone all the way on. Tone all the way on for the bridge. And this is now both pickups, tone all the way on, volume all the way up. It's a really nice guitar. So obviously I was a big Guns N' Roses fan. Couldn't afford a fucking Fender Jazz Special in Japan. I was looking at them the other day, and back in the day you could pick up one of them for about 800 quid back in the day. I think that's what Duff paid $800 for his, and now the original, I think they're re-releasing, not called the Jazz Special, they brought them out as something else, but they've re-released that model this year. It was up on the Fender page, exact same specs. Thing with Duff's is, if you buy the Duff copy, so they've done his signature version, there was something wrong with his neck, not wrong, but they shaped the neck wrong in his, and it gave it the kind of, it was more angled on one side than it was the other, so it wasn't symmetrical. They've actually redid that on his signature Jazz Special. It's got the same shape, same radius in the back of the neck, which is quite cool. Obviously with the new ones, Jazz Specials, they'll have normal jazz necks. I don't think they're painted black either, the new ones, but they come in quite some funky colours. They've got the yellow one, I was looking at the website last night, the yellow one, blue one, they've got a black one, they say red, and they've got a purple colour, the same colour as this. So they've got that kind of purple colour, they've got that purple colour one. They've also got a blue, an aqua blue colour as well, which I quite like. But if I was going to buy, if I was going to buy a jazz special, it would definitely have to be the yellow one, yellow or black. So that's it. This is when I was younger, this is the closest I would get to a jazz special. Really nice guitar. Says I've changed the pickups and stuff, but you don't get guitars like this anymore. I really don't. If you ever came across one of these, I would suggest picking one up. They're really nice guitars. They're not as expensive as the Japanese made arias. I mean, I've seen a guy sell one of these for 80 quid. And I paid, when I bought this, I think back in '96, I think I paid 120 quid for it. So they're no dropped that much in price and all that thing. The yellow ones are definitely the rarer ones. For what I was talking to people on the site, these ones are the rarer ones. You'll get them black, red, other colours, but the yellow ones definitely, it's more the rarer one. But I would never sell this. This is, my daughter's claimed it. If ever it never happens to me, she wants it, and my son's exactly the same. He wants it as well. He loves it only because of the dead banana sticker. That's it. I mean, it's got a lot of wear. I mean, it's a lot of wear on it. But it's a nice guitar. Been playing it for years. It sits in a box room. It just sits in a box. And I just sits in a box now and comes out every now and again. I feel nostalgic. I definitely a nice guitar, nice sound off it as well, which is good. I wouldn't be put off with buying an older guitar that's made out of plywood because they were well put together. It's not like you get cheap guitars back in the day, 80s and stuff like that, were made out of really shit plywood, or even MDF style wood. I've seen a couple of them. These were like, I think it's mahogany and maple layered. I think I read the specs. So basically you get a sheet of 1/4 inch, or not even 1/4 inch, probably 1mm ply, 1mm piece of wood veneer, and so it'd be maple, mahogany, maple, mahogany, maple, mahogany, all the way up. Obviously the grains all go in different directions. Then we'd cut the shape out, shape it, and then paint it. So it was a cheaper way of making it, but the body's solid. I mean, that purple one that I showed you, that's the same. That's a plywood body. That's not a solid body. But the sound off that, but it weighs a ton. It weighs a ton. But really nice guitar. Love this guitar. Don't think I would ever sell it. So I love this wee guitar. Feel very nostalgic when I get it out of the box. It's brings back a lot of memories for when I was younger, 16. Me and my mate, we used to, every weekend we used to go up to his, or he'd come here and he'd bring his guitar. Obviously I had this, which was, he had an old Marlin Sidewinder. He's been trying so hard trying to get another one. It's got had a Floyd Rose, obviously not a real Floyd Rose copy on it, locking nut. I found one for him. Offered the guy 30 quid for it, and he said no. He's no what, he's very skinflint, my mate, you know what I mean. He's got a Fender, a Mexican Fender, white Fender. I had him a black one for cheap, and he said no because it was too expensive. It was only like fucking 200 quid or something. He's really skinflint. So me and him sitting in cheap amps, just sitting jamming, we doing Guns N' Roses songs. He's a big Pink Floyd fan, so I would do all the Roger Waters stuff and all that from him. Aye, very nostalgic when this comes out. I don't think I'll ever get rid of this. This will be with me for, I think I'll even annoy my daughter and my son and just get cremated with it when I die. Just annoy them. So, aye, that's it. Aria Pro 2 Madax. Change the pickups and all that on it. There you go, there's the dead banana. Love that wee sticker. I don't really go, I think my son gave me it and I went, oh, I'll go on my guitar, and it's been on there ever since. It's got a lot of kind of damaged roller and stuff on it. It's not went right through to the wood, which is good, which I'm glad of that. There you go, that's like you see that unmixed custard colour? It's got a kind of bit of white through it. That's always been there. That's since I had it, it's always been there. That's for years I didn't like this colour because it's not the same. It's not the same as the Jazz Special. Jazz Special's kind of darker. It's got a darker yellow. This is proper bird's custard colour. And it is, when you used to make bird's custard and you boiled them out and pulled the powder and you start mixing it and it goes that kind of whitey, spirally before it goes pure yellow. That's the colour of this guitar. Because it's sun bleached in places and stuff like that. It's got a bad damage, but I love it. I love this guitar. Now out with this. Kept all the original hardware and stuff, pickups. But I'll keep all of this because I kind of like it. It's got a nice sound off it. I mean, you keep this out and play it a bit more. But my playing's still the same. Legs still sore. See if I've been out working all week, walking about, putting pressure on my leg. It's kind of puts. Well, that's how I kind of messed up the wee tune that I done there. Is when I was playing it, I leaned forward and a wee bit of shooting pain through my legs. So I still got a wee bit of healing today. So this is keeping me kind of sane, especially in the time like this. So anyway, see you next week. Hope you all stay safe. Don't want a guitar all day next week. But I thought I'd dig this out and show you this. I mean, I've done a video on it before, all the guitars that I've got, but I thought I'd bring this out and give you a wee more in depth to it. Right? Seal number on that Korean. Lovely. Accurate bolt-on system. Lovely guitar. Right, stay safe. Hope you stay good. Speak to you.